Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this wonderful Candidates Forum on a beautiful evening in downtown Ojai. My name is Jim Hines, and I'll be your moderator for the evening. The event is sponsored by the Ojai Valley Green Coalition, Citizens for Responsible Oil and Gas, known as CFROG, and the Sierra Club. You're taking part, every one of you in the audience and on the stage here, in the most basic fundamentals of democracy, a town hall event where you can question people running for your local elected office, and in this case, the office of mayor and the office of city council of Ojai. So glad that you're taking part. You're the important people. You're the voters. If there's anybody in the room who is eligible to vote but not registered to vote yet, you have until this coming Monday to do so. There are voter registration forms at the Ojai Library and online at venturaelections.gov. First of all, I'd like to have a representative of the three sponsoring organizations come up on the stage and tell us a little bit about their organizations. We'll start with the Ojai Valley Green Coalition, Deborah Pendry.
I didn't know I was coming up here. Okay. So my name is Deborah Pendry, and I'm a past executive director, and I am standing in for Todd Cosart, who's our present executive director. So I just wanted to share that our mission at the Green Coalition is to advance a sustainable and resilient Ojai Valley community. As a coalition, we serve as a local resource for environmental awareness and stewardship by building partnerships with other stakeholders in the community. Our focus areas around which we organize our projects are regenerative agriculture, clean energy, and water security. And we wanted to be a part of this forum because we believe supporting a candidates forum with other organizations was important, because in order to advance environmental issues in our community, the candidates for public office need to be aware that environmental issues are important to us, and for us to know the vision and ideas of the candidates who will represent us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Deborah. Deborah does such great work to make Ojai Valley a green Ojai Valley. And now I'd like to have Kimberly Rivers, the Executive Director of Citizens for Responsible Oil and Gas, come up and tell us about what her great organization does.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and thank you so much to the candidates. So Citizens for Responsible Oil and Gas, CFROG, is your oil and gas watchdog organization. Our mission is to protect local communities, wild places, and open spaces from the negative impacts of oil and gas extraction and related activities. We monitor the agencies that are tasked with oversight of the oil and gas industry and make sure they're doing their job to keep our air, water, and soils clean for public health and the environment. And we're participating in this, partnering with these wonderful organizations to make sure that voters are well informed about all issues, including the environment, and to hold public elected officials accountable for the positions that they take during campaigning once they're elected. So thanks so much. And I want to really thank Deborah and the Green Coalition and the Sierra Club for doing a lot of the heavy lifting for tonight, and we're really honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. I don't know of a more dedicated person than Kimberly Rivers when it comes to speaking out at Board of Supervisors hearings, Planning Commission hearings, City Council around the county, standing up for the protection of the citizens of Ventura County against the fossil fuel industry. So thank you, Kimberly and CFROG. Now we have the third organization, the Sierra Club. The Sierra Club is the nation's oldest and largest environmental organization. We were founded in 1892 when our founder, John Muir, who lived in San Francisco, would take journeys with his friends and associates over to explore the Sierra Nevada mountain range, and became so concerned about the protection of the Sierra Nevadas that he worked with his friend, then President Teddy Roosevelt, to protect a special area in the Sierra Nevada mountains, a place that you and I know and love today as Yosemite National Park. The Sierra Club fire spread across the nation over the decades, and we've taken on some of the greatest environmental challenges in the 128 years that we've been involved, keeping dams out of the Grand Canyon, keeping logging out of Alaska forest, And the Sierra Club has local chapters across our nation, and as well as here locally. The Los Padres chapter of the Sierra Club encompasses Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. We have 4 groups within the chapter. The Ventura Sierra Club covers Sierra Club issues, outing events, and social events, and restoration work in western Ventura County, including the Ojai Valley. So we're proud to be a sponsor. We feel the Sierra Club is the only national organization that is politically involved and actually physically and basically verbally endorses candidates and works for their election or unelection if we oppose certain candidates. So we're very heavily engaged in election issues from the White House all the way down to local races throughout North America. So thank you all for being here. This event is being videotaped. Those of you in the audience who would like to ask questions, when you came in the door at the green table, we have cards that you can write your questions down on. Kimberly Rivers will take the cards and give them to me so we can ask the questions from the audience to the candidates after the break. We'll take a break around 8 p.m. Before that, I'll be asking candidates the questions submitted by the 3 organizations. So anyway, I'd like to go ahead and have each of the 5 gentlemen at the table introduce themselves to you, and they have 1 minute to tell you who they are and why they're running for the office they're running for. There are 3 seats up on the Ojai City Council. There are 3 candidates running: Ryan Blantz, William Merrick, Randy Haney, and there is a mayor's seat up. There are 2 people running for the office of mayor of the city of Ojai, Severo Lara and Johnny Johnston. So Johnny, would you like to take 1 minute and explain to the audience who you are and what you're about?
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, weird. I am the incumbent mayor of the city. I came out of retirement because I believe that we are in a watershed, no pun intended, a tipping point for our community. It's not the first one we've had, but it's the most serious one we have. Water security is a key issue for us. The other side of that coin is drought and fire. The conditions that we're now faced with year-round need immediate answers, and there needs to be a general planning approach to it. I've been in office a little over, well, if you take time out for the fire and the recovery, the city council has been active for about maybe 14 months. I have a background in public administration, retired as the CEO of Ventura County. I live here with my family, 4 generations, not that we were born here, but we have 3 grandchildren that are still going through the public school system, and we care very much about the town.
Thank you, Mr. Johnston. And Mr. Lara?
Thank you. Well, I just want to thank the 3 organizations again that put this on. My name is Severo Lara, and I am running for the mayor position for the city of Ojai. Just to give you a quick background of myself, I've been appointed mayor in 2014, 2015. I was a city council member 2012 to 2016, and I am a proud father of 2 beautiful women, of 2 beautiful daughters, and I also I'm a local business owner. I'm running for the mayor position because I really feel like I bring that collaborative leadership approach here for the city of Ojai. I care about this valley. I think about resilience and sustainability and being able as a young kid to work the land, work the soil. I grew up with these values. I grew up growing my own vegetables, working with the land, so I'm really happy that I could have this opportunity to talk about that more.
Great. Thank both of you as you're running for the office of mayor. Now we'll turn to the 3 seats that are up on the Ojai City Council. Mr. Haney?
Jim, thank you, and again, the Ojai Valley Green Coalition, CFROG, and Sierra Club, thank you. You know, I have a booming voice, so sometimes I like to hold this. Thank you. I knew there was a reason for it. So, I'm Randy Haney. I'm here tonight to listen to your questions, to answer them to the best of my ability, and at the end of the evening, hopefully convince you that you should vote for me for council. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Haney. And then Mr. Warwick.